Hi there, I'd like to introduce Find That Word, which is a new Edmodo app that lets you create word searches for both online and offline use. Let's open the app now. First up, you can see that I've already set up some word lists. These are the word lists that I've made for my classes. So looking at the options, we have the list name, an option to print. So here we can see the words of our word list, the layout, the auto, small, medium or large, and the options such as allowing backwards and diagonal words. These help to keep it simple for the younger students. I can either download the PDF document for offline use or save it to my Edmodo library for some sharing. Okay, so I'm back in my word lists. Now, clicking on the edit button gives me the option to change my word lists and the other layout choices. I can delete this list if I wanted by clicking the red trash can. The next column here lets me select the Edmodo groups that can play this word list online. So looking at my lists, I have two groups set up which I could select, or by default it will allow all of my students to play. And finally, I can test out the game by pressing the play button. To save you time, we've already created a number of lists which you can find under the pre-made word searches tab. Here you can click on the edit button and the list will be copied over to your word list, where you can make modifications, or you might be happy to print it as it is. This is what the final PDF output looks like. You can take this and print it up and distribute it to your classroom for offline play. And you've also got the answer sheet here. The final tab shows a list of your students and the number of times that they have completed a word search. As a teacher, you can reward your students with Find That Word badges. The green button awards a badge and the red one takes it away. At the bottom, we provide a list of the recent games and the student details so you can keep tabs on game activity. That brings us to the student experience. Here I've logged into the app as a student. I can see the word lists that have been selected for me. Now clicking play starts the game. Now each word is color coded, which will help to emphasize the word to the student. The game will keep track of the number of squares selected and uses that as the final score. This helps to discourage the student from selecting all of the squares in the hope of a win. Once all of the words are completed, the student can view the leaderboard for that word list. Hopefully you and your students will enjoy Find That Word. It's available now in the Edmodo App Store.